Time to get back on our project. And what are we going to do today? I am going to start working on electrical. We've got some existing fluorescent light fixtures to remove from the existing ceiling, and I'm going to install some new can eyeball lights. You've got to check this out. So the first thing I'm going to do, even though this light looks like it's out, I know there's power up there because it's tied in with the other light, with the light switch on the existing lights in the kitchen. I'm going to turn the light switch off. That way I'm 99% sure that the power is off to here because there's no junction box here. I know the wire probably goes from here and goes over to the other light switches or the light fixture, okay? So this is a 4-foot bulb. You twist it and then you slide it out. There's little prongs on the end of this. There's 2 prongs in this particular one, and this light fixture, you push it straight up and then you twist the bulb into place. Now there's other ones that sometimes you just push this straight up in the end fitting and it snaps into place, or there might be just one hole at the end, and this might have a spring-loaded goodie here where you take the bulb and you have to push it one way or the other, swivel it down. Okay, so there's 3 different ways on how to remove that, depending what kind of light fixture you have. Now this one here, let's get you up here, show you this. This bottom plate needs to come off, and on this one there's an end goodie. You see there? We're going to take that with a pair of pliers and I'm going to twist that. I'm going to take some pliers and just take that and twist it, 90 degrees like that, and now this is going to come down. Sometimes you can do that with your fingers, other times you can't. Okay, now we slide that out of position here, and that's going to come down. And then I'm going to look for the wire connection. You see how that hole there is elongated? That's for that little goodie. You put it in that way, and then when you twist it, it goes from left to right, and that's what holds it in. Okay, here's a ballast here, and see, here's where the wires come into this box right there. You've got a black wire and a white wire right here with the wire nuts. I'm just kind of bend that down. I'm going to take a look at that. I'm not going to do anything yet. I want to tell you step by step, because I always say if I can do it, you can do it. Now look at this wire here. See that black tar? That's caused, that wire was pushed up, and here's an existing ballast, and that's what changes the power to make this light fixture work. That's been dripping over time, and you've got some black tar residue that's been coming out of this, and I'm going to show you. See that? That's that tar stuff. That means that ballast was in need of replacement, and that's why that bulb was not working properly. And it might also be because it's not designed for T8 lamps, maybe T12s, the other style of bulb. The bulb that I took down was a thinner one. Okay, but either way, I kind of explained that in a different video. This one's about removing this, okay? So the next step is I'm going to undo those wire nuts, and I'm still going to be careful with it. This is the power. All these other wires go to the ballast, and then they go over to the end fittings in this light fixture. Okay, so the only ones I'm concerned about is the power that feeds this actual light fixture. Okay, so I'm going to undo these wire nuts. And I'm still, like I say, I'm still going to be careful. I want to undo that wire. That goes to the ballast. And this one here goes to the ballast as well. Okay. Now, for me to be 100% sure that there's no power going to that, which I know there's not, first off, because there's only one wire, one cable that comes into this light fixture. Okay, if there was power, if power was right at this light fixture, then you'd have another wire going from there over to the light switch, over to the other lights. Okay, but I've got a little wire tester here, and I'm going to press it on one side and the other. Let's get you, okay, I guess you can see that from there. Okay, I'm just going to hold this up here. I'm going to hold one on the black, one on the white, and this has a little light that glows when the power comes on. And you test I always test my tester in an outlet that I know is working, so I know that my tester's working and what kind of light I'm supposed to be looking for. And I'm holding this on here, and there's nothing. Okay, so I know there's no power coming to this at all. Okay, so I just want to make sure that I don't turn the light switch on. If I don't turn the light switch on, I know there's no power there. But just for kicks, let's see what happens. I'm going to turn the light switch on. Okay, I've got the light switch on right now. The lights are now back up for the rest of the lights here in the kitchen. This one's tied into that, and I'm going to hold this on here. And can you see that? There's a little orange light that comes on down here at the bottom. Okay, now there's power there. Okay, I turn the light switch off. I come back up here, hold that on there, one to the white, one to the black, and there's nothing. Okay, nothing at all. So I can rest assured I can work on this light fixture the way it is. Do you have to be a licensed electrician to be able to check that, just like Joe checked it for you? Hey, if I can do it, like I say, if I can do it, you can do it, and I'm not going to show you anything I don't think you can't do. All right. So now I look at this. I've got two screws. The ceiling joists are coming across this way. This is either attached with Molly bolts or screws going directly up to the joists. And there's a ceiling joist here, and there's one over there. And I see exactly where the screws are. So I've got to get my drill, and I'm going to undo those, and that fixture's going to slide right on down.